Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield. I am a professional dancer, professional dance choreographer, and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States. And I have a new angle for you today. That is because with many hours of trying to troubleshoot this, I've figured out a way to get my VPN calibrated to be able to get access to the excerpts of Street Dance Girl Fighter on the Tunes YouTube. Now, something that comes with that is I'm not able to get my phone to be supported on my streaming software where I do record my reaction in real time to the video. It's just not working, so that's why you're gonna have to deal with my HD computer camera. So I apologize for the camera quality. We're going to take a look at some of the first episode auditions, and I'll kind of give my thoughts on who I think which team would choose them. I'm also still debating on whether or not I'm going to be reacting to the full episode. I feel that if there's going to be a lot of updated criteria compared to the first season, I may invest time to do that, but I am actively reacting to multiple series right now, so I don't know if it's the healthiest choice for me to do that, but we will see. Without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the groups.
All of the Barbies is bad, it girls, and we ain't playing tag. And I'm bad like the Barbie, 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 and I'm bad like the Barbie. Throw it back so he losing it, and I got the box with no sex in it. Yeah, I throw it back so he losing it, and I got the box with no sex in it. Throw it back so he losing it, and I get the box with no shoes in it. Yeah, I know the trick, so I got him break. He ain't know who hit me and Barbie, and I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a Ken. Like Jazzy, Stacy, Nikki. All of the Barbies is pretty. All of the Barbies is bad, it girls, and we ain't playing tag.
Yeah, if I ever seen a crew go to Jam Republic, it'd be that crew right there. So, because there's something whenever I've reacted to a couple of them at this point now. I genuinely feel, I forget this key element whenever you have global individuals, not, language can be a factor onto who a crew picks. So this crew on Beatz, I know they're a group that was talked about. It was in some previews we saw. They called one of the girls with the bangs, like a little Audrey. And some people were saying in the comments as well that they have been affiliated with Jam Republic in some way, shape, or form. So I have my gut's telling me they're going to go to Jam Republic simply. Language is one thing, personality, presence, and performance. A lot of those things are things that Jam can really refine and add other styles to their portfolio. So I'm going to really be confident behind that one. If we're going to go off of like a complete left field guess of who I would choose for this group, I think, I have to think a little bit. Let's look through it though. Energy, awesome. It's great. It's clean. Personality is great. They're like, even this right here, really nice battle stance. Although you see more, that's very much it reminds me of not, well, Haka, maybe. I wouldn't even equate it to that, but it's just, I do know because of their background, I do know that that is a part, that's like a cultural stance that they just took, a cultural influence of their posture to set up before they're about to pop off. So as they march forward, love it. So look, I would say their movement, they vibe, at least in this beginning, they focus more on the full energy versus the complexity of the movement itself. That is something that I think is important. Performance can have its own levels of difficulty in comparison to technique. Both have value, and it's good to have a balance of both. So it's important that they're clean. We see that they're clean. Good musicality choices. They have great wordplay that we see throughout the track, and how they perform it as well is very captivating. Their high energy in this type of track really calls for that, and their movement really helps for that too. That right there. Dun da da dun da da dun da da dun. Love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Odd number. Gotta love it. My molding it through. And I love that there too. They do a really nice kip up. They land it very nicely. I would say my one note though is I don't know if that was clean. Hold on. Okay, so it looks like one of our girls went a little bit too early. I believe it was one next to my girl in center. I'm assuming the order was supposed to be 1, 2, and then they go in group 3 is what it was looking like. So that was just a really small discrepancy of that drop, but they popped right back in, no problem. Yep. So my overall note for this is I really do like some of the choices, but they are writing on the whole counts and counts a little bit too often. So that would be something that I would say having a good mentor or picking the right mentor would help them be able to diversify their levels, be able to showcase more levels, more staging. They do a good job of their spacing. That's great. Usage of their stage is really nice as well. But I could definitely see some areas where their levels could improve on showcasing multiple levels throughout the entire set, not just for 4 counts or not just for 2 counts, but really showcasing it at least once every couple, about once an 8 count, I think is really helpful to showcase that. Unison looks really nice. They're not doing too much of that, which is good because whenever your movement isn't as complex or your technical execution is not something that's going to be on the forefront, like your synchronicity, like what we saw from No Lip, I really feel like they catered more towards the enchanting through synchronicity and their techniques that they execute and how well they execute it comparison to each other. Here, they all showcase their personality and their performance is on par with each other, but their technique is a little bit simpler in the, simple doesn't mean easy. That's not what I mean, but simpler meaning that it's easier to digest. And they're trying to captivate more of the performance side or the energy to match the energy of that bass that we're hearing. Love that round off. Back layout, really cool. And then having them drop so we can see that. Really great choice on their end. Fun, nice, captivating. Look at that energy right there. I love it. They're having such a great time. Yeah, so that was really fun to have a feature. But if you notice here, not everybody's quite hitting it at the same angle. This is really good. I mean, when you stop, you're able to really see it. But because of their energy, it is hard to catch. And that is the kicker. So whenever a lot of people, even in competitions, whenever when somebody asks which weight of scoring is heavier, performance or skill, most of the time competitions are going to say performance. Like in tiebreakers, performance scores are going to matter more than your skill score because you're able to be people tend to be more gracious to people who have more performance because technique is something that's way easier to teach than performance. And I think that's one of those indicators why. So this performance is there. Absolutely love it. Love the energy that they're giving here. It's great. It's really full, keeps you entertained. Love that brrr, how she hit that bass, sick. Love the way that we focused on her. Pon, how she hits that. She had that face like I've seen Sienna hit her face like that. If you don't know Sienna, she's done some K-pop work, but also she was one of the people with the lab from the US. So super cool. I like her energy there. She pulls her. Bah! Look at that. Whoa, that was super nice. And they finish up. I'm assuming this is their how they're holding themselves. I really love when one of them finishes front. So my gut's telling me they're going to go with Jam. I think that would be a really great choice for them, regardless of the connection or assumption of connection. I think Jam is going to be a really great choice for them from a language side, performance side. I think they can really enhance and take them to the next level on missing pieces that I feel like could really benefit them as a whole, which is the whole point of the show. Honestly, I'm not expecting any crew in particular to be the perfect package or to be complete, because what's the point of them being on the show and being mentored if they were? Do you know what I'm saying? And I know I haven't even gotten to just jerk rookies, because I know they're like ones that people are looking out for as well. There's a good chance they got some fundamental stuff that could be refined to make them execute or take it to the next level, you know? So that's just my overall feel. I think this is freaking great though. I didn't make my other guess. So besides Jam Republic, any other crew that you think could really utilize this type of crew? I'm gonna have to go with, I'd say, honestly, my heart's pretty set on Jam Republic, so I don't even think I even want to guess somebody else. That's kind of how confident I really want to put my eggs in that basket. I think Jam Republic's going to be the team for them. I also know I don't think they got an all-in, because I think this was the crew where Bada didn't push her button. I think that was the excerpt, was when this crew was performing. But I would assume this one would have been an all-in if she didn't forget. So this was awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, I'm sorry for the slightly decrease of video quality for these types of videos. This is going to be the route that I have to take if they continue to really only sanction the routines or excerpts to Korea exclusively. I'll have to do this route compared to what I'm used to, but I think that's okay at the end of the day. I'm just very thankful I'm able to do it. If you want to see more content like this, especially the first season, I have the full episode reactions. I have those on Patreon, as well as I'll be releasing excerpts of those onto YouTube, normally a day way after I see the second season's equivalents of that part of the show. I'm very much looking forward to, like I said, just with the crews that we've seen and the crews that we will be seeing, what the dynamic shifts are going to look like, what the challenges are going to be, and the influence of the mentors on these individuals. I am expecting to see a lot of growth and a lot of just fun artistry along the way. I'm Jess, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye!